Hey, welcome back. It has been a long day, but I got one of those knives in that you can't leave in the box overnight. You gotta get it out of here. This is the Demko AD20.5 with the shark's foot blade, just the regular old drivery. But I love it for this particular job of cutting open packages. And since people always ask, I make sure to let you know what that knife is that opened the package so well at the beginning of the video. And it does a good job at that. Similarly, the knife in this package shares some heritage, but very different in a lot of ways. Some similar, some different. This is an exciting one. It is a Demko custom. What is a Demko custom? Demko does some knives that they'll sell at Bladeshow and other trade shows, and they're literally one-offs that have never been produced, called Demko Customs. They come in boxes that look like this typically. It's the AD20 model, which is the biggest of their shark lock variants, and everything is hand-built in-house in the USA. And this is one of them. And these are, I just cannot believe how bright those are. It is 10:13 p.m., completely dark outside. I never have enough lighting in here. And these things look like they're getting hit with a flashlight or something right now. These are the day glow scales. That action was really, really good. Noticing it has the dark shark lock on it and some kind of one-off custom jimping. That's really nice feeling. Look at that satin blade finish. Wow. That is sweet. Just taking a moment to appreciate and observe what's been done here, because there are maybe a couple that are similar to this, but almost all of them are variants. Like, for instance, they'll have a swedge in the front here. They'll do a slightly different pocket clip or a different handle or something like that. There's just a lot of variation to these customs. Wow, that thing feels like it has a really strong spring in it, actually, versus some of the others that I have. Yeah, that is a really strong spring. I don't know if it's just that it's like fresh and it's never really been tinkered with, but that thing is not for the faint of thumb. The fuller feels very different in the way it's carved out here too, so yeah, another really, really cool one from Demko here. Obviously, this isn't a production thing that you can just get. It's one other really key element here. This is a very early variant. You can tell by the fact that it has that carving as opposed to like having it etched in. Let me find you one with etching in it to compare. So normally it would be like etched and sort of printed on there, if you will, versus this one's carved in. I have another one as an example. Here's a D2 one. And I'll even do like a AD20.5. This is a very custom AD20.5 where they only made 100 of them. I don't even see a blade steel. I think on this one it's actually on here. Never mind. So my bad on that. It is right there on the 3V. So you can see here, mag meaning Magnacut, which makes this even extra a little special. So you got a Magnacut blade, these day glow G10. It just feels so good. It really does. You go look inside and it's like bright on the inside too. I've never seen anything like that. That is really cool. I'm sure many of you have had Dayglow and some other knife maker brand or something, but I've never had it. And that is just really neat looking. You can really see how the hardware all fits into the, you know, it's really interesting here is there's no, on the AD20S, when you get one that's not a custom, let's see if I'm seeing that right. No, I guess it's the same. I was gonna say I thought there was a liner in there, but maybe I'm off on that. Maybe it's a different model that has the liner in it. Let me see this. Yeah, I guess all the AD20s don't have liners. They just have such a thick slab of G10 there that you don't have to. Oops, sorry about the camera. Get that back straight. But wow, that is just crazy how bright that is on there. I've just never seen anything like that. So yeah, this is really, really cool. Just confirming the newness of it real quick. And yeah, so you got a Magnacut, shark's foot, Dumpstead Fuller, Dayglow scales. You got, this is from Bladeshow 2021, so you got the real dark black shark lock there, representative of like one of the first runs of AD20s, whether it's AD20 or AD20 custom, you'll only see these dark shark locks, I think, on the early ones. I have to double check. I've got a more recent one in the mail that gets here tomorrow. So I'll do a comparison on that and verify, and I'll correct in the comments or in the description rather if I'm off on that, but I'm pretty sure that that dark shark lock was only the original like 2020, 2021 knives. That thing, just the sound of it is just popping. But this is the thing I love the most. It just feels so custom, I guess. I don't know a better way to put it, but you just feel like you're in the Demko shop when you see that and just seeing them grind it out. If you haven't seen it, there's some really good videos of them making knives, testing knives, that kind of stuff. They put out some pretty good mix of like opinion pieces and tech pieces and stuff that are worth a watch. The jimping on there is just really cool. I haven't seen that anything like that on any of their other knives. Here's what the jimping looks like on a AD20S by comparison. And here's an AD20. So it's similar to this, like it's a similar pattern, but it's like way sharper, way grippier. I don't think it's as long. Granted, this is a clip point and this is a shark foot, but super interesting. Wow, what a interesting knife. Yeah, that's really neat. Not a lot to dislike about that one there. Feel pretty lucky to have come across it and made it work out with the seller. And yeah, I'll be including this in the broader Demko review video because I'm going to talk a little bit about some of what they do with customs. But overall, feels like a really great pickup here. Just amazing how thick that blade stock is, how far out that goes to the end. That is not a slicey, that is, you know, definitely up here, it gets pretty slicey. Is that a hollow ground? Feels like a nice little hollow ground on that too. Yeah, you can even see that that's a hollow ground. I get a good angle on that so the camera focuses. Yeah, that thing is concave. Super cool. Well, there's not too much more to say about this, just given it's not something that like you all can go shop on. This is just more of an experience piece here, and just to further exhibit of what Demko's doing out there. So I picked up a few of these that I'll include in the broader video, but just doing a couple little 10-minute intros on them, and then we'll talk about how those all fit into the bigger picture when I do the bigger video. But that is a very cool knife, and I'm glad to get to take a look at it and see it for myself. So yeah, thanks for coming by. Please like, subscribe, feel free to comment, weigh in, correct anything I may have gotten wrong, and appreciate you. Feel free to let me know if there's something that you'd like to see also on the channel, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.